गजवदना हे गजवदना वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय हे गजवदना वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय
As they say, the blessings and best wishes of gurus and elders go a long, long way. In loving memory of my first guru or master ji, Dr. Ram Shinde ji, and my father, Shri N. Ramaswamy, I am sharing the videos with all of you as they are no longer here with us. Yes, they are no longer here in physical form, but their encouragement, blessings, and their best wishes will always be there with us for time immemorial. These videos were taken 4 years back when the GEETANJALI IISc group finished 5 years in December 2020. My first guru or master ji, Dr. Ram Shinde ji, who, as any guru would do, encouraged me, guided me, and believed in all my endeavors with constant words of encouragement. Thank you so much, Master Ji. My father, Shri N. Ramaswamy, believed in me, supported me throughout, and would give suggestions for every program. He would regularly attend all the GEETANJALI programs and shower his blessings and words of encouragement to not only me but my students as well. Thank you so much, Appa.
शुभ संदेश। मैं शुभ संदेश भेज रहा हूँ। गीतांजलि ग्रुप आज आपके सामने एक नई दिशा, नई विचारधारा लेकर आ रहा है। इस ग्रुप की ओर से स्वर शब्दों को नया साज चढ़ाकर आपकी भावना को उल्लसित करेगा। इसमें नए विचार गीत आलाप के माध्यम से आपको निश्चित आनंदित करेगा, क्योंकि संगीत एक योग है। संगीत साधना ईश्वर की साधना है। कहा जाता है, नादाधीनम इदम जगत, यह जगत नादाधीन है। इस ग्रुप को सो गीता जी प्रस्तुत कर रही है। अत्यंत आनंद होता है। इस गीतांजलि ग्रुप को मेरी शुभकामना, शुभेच्छा। हमेशा संगीत का रसास्वाद लेते रहना। डॉक्टर R.N. शिंदे।
Geetanjali programs have always included Saigal and Pankaj Mallik songs, my favorite. I would like to hear some more. I wish them all the best for their 5th anniversary.
It was indeed a dream come true for not only me but my students too, when our group, the GEETANJALI IISc, got an opportunity to host workshops conducted by Padma Bhushan awardees Pandit Rajan Mishra ji and Pandit Sajan Mishra ji quite a few times. Unfortunately, Pandit Rajan Mishra ji was suddenly taken away from all of us, but his music still lives on in all our hearts and is eternal. In memory of Pandit Rajan Mishra ji, I now share a recording of Pandit ji, who very kindly did it on my request after he taught this very same Bandish in Rag Bhageshri to my students during the online workshop that was conducted in November 2020. Thank you so very much, Panditji.
Sagamada nisa sa ni da ma ba da ga re re sa Jamuna jal bharan nahi moh deta kanhaji Jamuna jal bharan nahi moh deta kanhaji Jamuna jal bharan nahi moh deta kanhaji herat gherad mori herat gherad mori gagari girayi Jamuna jal bharan nahi moh deta kanhaji Ramdas निठुर पिया रामदास निठुर पिया विनती न माने विनती न माने कर चूमत गरवा लगावे कर चूमत गरवा लगावे लाजन आये जमुना जल भरन नाहि मोह देता कन्हाई हेरत घेरत मोरी हेरत घेरत मोरी गगरी गिराये जमुना जल भरन नाहि मोह दे मोह दे मोह देता कन्हाई
Geetanjali IISc, music transcends all. As I, Mrs. Geeta Anand, founder and mentor of the Geetanjali IISc group, Music Club Gymkhana IISc, look back on the achievements of the Geetanjali IISc group since its inception on the 12th of December 2015, feel a great sense of pride and at the same time feel so grateful and humble to see how this group has evolved so much and made a huge impact and contribution in the cultural scenario on the IISc campus. The members of this group, comprising of the entire IISc community, have found this as an avenue for relaxation and a platform to showcase their diverse talents through their performances, bringing about a home and work-life balance and feeling a sense of happiness. It is with great pleasure that I inform you all that the Geetanjali IISc group, my dream, my brainchild, finishes 9 years and enters the 10th year on 12th December 2024. This has been possible due to the blessings, support and encouragement of many a people my heartfelt thanks and gratitude to all of them. As we enter the Indian Institute of Science IISc Bangalore campus, we feel the vibes of not just the greenery around and the diverse research going on, but we also feel the positive vibes of the campus being culturally vibrant. This is thanks to the classical music group of IISc, the GEETANJALI IISc music group, which is also a part of the music club of Gymkhana IISc in one part, and the monthly IISc Spitmeke concerts on the other part. Here, it will not be wrong to say that the classical music scenario of IISc has improved quite a bit ever since the inception of GEETANJALI IISc. The classical music group came into existence.
This group was conceived and nurtured by Mrs. Geeta Anant, wife of Professor Anant Ramaswamy, chair of the Department of Civil Engineering. She also imparts Hindustani vocal music training in the true Guru Shishya Parampara, with one-on-one classes to the members of the IISc community that includes students, faculty, staff and their families on the IISc campus.
Speaking of the Guru Shishya Parampara, I would like to share the views of my senior most, or shall I say my younger most student, all of 84 years, Professor Malavika Kapoor, a clinical and child psychologist. She is a perfect example of age is just a number. She starts with a small alap in Rag Yaman and then explains how music has a direct impact on mental wellness and how music helps people of all age groups deal with their stress and diverse emotions.
Ni
Malvika Kapoor. I'm a child psychologist, and I have been working with very young children, and I want to start talking about children, very young children, and music. One of the things we do not recognize is when the baby is yet to be born, in the fetus, does it understand music? Does it feel music? These are some of the questions one wonders about. But several of the studies show that unborn baby can sense music. Perhaps this is why mothers from years, from across the countries, have been singing lullabies to babies. So, how well does the baby recognize music? How well does the baby understand? Sometimes it's fascinating to know. I have an experience of working with young babies, but my own experience about musical experience with the babies was when I had a young mother who was teaching me, had a young baby, and she didn't have anyone to take care of her. She used to keep the baby on her lap and then give me the lessons. So she would start the lesson and the baby would just relax and simply go to sleep. So the baby never disturbed my lessons. And immediately after, soon after, another student comes, and that student sits there and she opens her mouth and it is all upper swars. And this baby would instantaneously wake up, scream and toss about, showing the unhappiness of, singing in upper swar, how unhappy he was. So this was a remarkable experience, that the child who was so young, 6 to 7 months, could recognize swar from upper swar. The same baby, few months later, around 1 year, 2 years, would sit there with the mother and, show signs that he understands all the talas, all the beats, with his hand, with his head, even before he could speak. So I would have thought, when a baby grows up in a musical family, they are all child prodigies, because the environment is enriched environment of music and they pick it up in no time. But how long will it continue? It has been found that by the age of 3, this heightened ability and skill to be sensitive to music or language even comes down after 3. So after 3, suppose there is no environment at all, then you may totally forget about the music. But the best time to cultivate it is the time. It is not only appreciation, but actually sense of music is very strong in the young babies till 3. Now I would like to talk about mental health and well-being. How does it happen? What is the relationship between music and mental health? It is not very obvious, but it is at a different level altogether, because music is a very immersive experience. Whether you sing or whether you listen to it, it's a total experience which does not allow you to get distracted by day-to-day things around you, but you get deeply into a state of peace and quiet. Now this is very essential for one's mental health. This is provided by music. How does it do it? It happens because you are in an immersive experience and you feel something. Feeling means it's emotions. So what it arouses in you are emotions. So it's strongly linked to emotions. Even the ragas are supposed to do that. They arouse emotions in you. It could be anger, it could be sadness, it could be peace, it could be joy, it could be anything. But all basic human emotions are aroused by music. So, it is not a language that matters. Emotions don't find it easy to be expressed by language or behavior. But emotions are very easily expressed and almost like at an unconscious level with music. So this is where music differs from all other media. For example, in a theatre and play, you identify with the characters. Similarly, in music, it exactly hits you where emotions lie. So this is the best way to reach your emotions. My growing up is important because my father, Shivram Karanth, was interested in every performing art, in literature, and he was a polymath. But growing up in that house, we were perpetually either doing a drama or doing a play. We were always playing and doing things around. At that time, I got interested in both dance and music, but had no opportunity to learn anything because of the small town that we lived in. And later on, when I went to the college and university also, there was no possibility. And life was pretty hectic and busy. And then I became a clinical psychologist and a career woman. And then that took all my time. And then getting married, having children, having in-laws to take care of, life became too hectic. And my interest in wanting to learn, at least if not dance, music, stayed with me. And I was fortunate that I found very good teachers early on who were willing to give me 1 hour a week. And I thought that is how I should start. If I can't do it professionally and practice and do very well, at least I should do a little bit of it so that a window of music is open for me. So mostly people learn for a few years and then give it up. I thought I won't be able to do it for a few years. I probably will have to do lifelong since it's only 1 hour a week. And I decided to hold on to that. And I had immense luck in having exceedingly good teachers who were willing to oblige with me. And of my teachers, I have here with me my youngest guru, and I am her oldest student. And I am very grateful to her for giving me the opportunity to continue my music, even though in such a slipshod manner. I am very grateful to her. And she is here, Guru Geeta, who's the chief in the GEETANJALI of the IISc, who has given me the chance to be still a student of music and not forcing me to be anything else. That is why I have to come here. But I have to explain how this has helped me. So one wants to do many things in life, and one cannot do it perfectly. At that time, if you really want something in your life, you have to keep doing it. However little it is, it allows you. Now, how does that help any person? Why should we take such trouble to do something which we want to do? Because it is essential that you should have something creative going on which is apart from your regular work. And then that creativity gels very well with music. And even 1 hour of music a week is a huge door to creativity, and for mental health it's very good. And then you have stressed, your emotions heal you, and then you can take better care of yourself. Whether you sing yourself, that allows you to how to appreciate music, even that is essential. The finer nuances of music, understanding them makes you feel good. So it allows you to heal yourself without anybody's help. Your stress is relieved, your emotions get a venue to feel itself, and then even an hour a week is good enough. But the more you do, but I always remember one of my gurus. I used to say, I learned so little. I come and I study, I'm not putting in enough, I don't learn enough. And my guru, with immense patience and kindness, used to say, at 90 I'm still learning. How do you expect to learn just by sitting and listening one time? You're doing very well, this is good enough. I mean, in life we have to take life as it comes. Thank you.
Geeta Anant also serves as the mentor of the GEETANJALI IISc group.
I am now sharing a video of my mother, Srimati Maithili Ramaswamy, showering her blessings on the group, my students and me. Thank you so very much, Amma.
I am happy that Geetanjali has exposed music to the people of IISc. Thanks to Geeta, the brain behind it, many students have taken up music as a getaway from their routines and have honed their talents. I wish Geetanjali group all the very best as they enter the 10th year. May they achieve many more milestones.
The GEETANJALI IISc group was officially inaugurated on the 12th of December 2015 by the then director of IISc, Professor Anurag Kumar, Pamela Ma'am, former director of IISc, Professor G. Padmanabhan, and the then director of National Institute of Advanced Studies, NIAS, Dr. Baldev Raj, Mrs. Baldev Raj, and my guru, Srimati Geeta Hegde. While primarily GEETANJALI IISc focuses on the Hindustani classical music genre, the group also showcases the other genre of our rich Indian musical heritage. This is very evident in every program of the group, where one gets to hear and see the diverse and vibrant performances. The group was invited to perform at 2 international conferences held on the IISc campus. The first one in July 2019 as part of the Indian Conference on Applied Mechanics in CAM, and the other in September 2023 as part of Fracture Mechanics of Concrete Structures, FRAMCOS. The performances in both the conferences were very well received and appreciated by the conference delegates. The group has also regularly performed at the annual Aerospace Research Students Symposium ARES of the Department of Aerospace Engineering IISc. Here, a special mention is to be made about the online program that the GEETANJALI IISc group gave in July 2020 to felicitate Professor Anurag Kumar, the then director of IISc, on his superannuation.
झुकी झुकी सी नजर बेकरार है कि नहीं, झुकी झुकी सी नजर
जला आवे प्रेम गण जियरा.
The Geetanjali IISc programs have had the privilege of being graced by distinguished people from the industry and scientific community, namely Padma Bhushan awardee Mr. Muthuraman, ex-Vice President of Tata Steel.
Well, good evening to all of you, but most of all to the young children and the participants in this music program, which promises to be a wonderful one. So my first compliments to all the youngsters who have been training hard and are waiting to perform today in front of all of us. Music and arts and culture are part of the tradition of the Tata Group. And Tata Group has been doing this for the last 150 years since it was founded many years ago. I still remember what Mr. J.R.D. Tata said at the inauguration of the National Institute of Advanced Studies in 1989. And it happened at Pune at that time because the Bangalore campus had not started and it was housed in Tata Management Training Center at Pune. As many of you may know, National Institute of Advanced Studies is a joint project between the Government of India and Tata Group. At the inauguration, 1989, when I was a student there, Mr. J.R.D. Tata said, music, arts, fine arts, culture, literature, all of these are very much part of the upbringing of any person. And therefore, I would like to see these as a part of the education system of this country. And that is how he designed this leadership development program, of which I was a part, where we had subjects like interpretation of music. People used to come and sing for us, talk to us about classical music, Western classical music and so on. We had Dr. Raja Ramanna, who was the first director of NAYAS, who was a wonderful pianist who used to play piano for us every evening and also explain to us. So music is extremely important and is fundamental to the development of human beings and very much part and parcel of making a personality of a person. So I'm very happy that you have a group here called GEETANJALI, and I understand that you have been at it for several years, and for the last 5 years there is an organized program of this nature is going on. So my compliments to all of you and best of luck. Thank you very much.
Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. Radha Krishnan, former chair of ISRO, the Mangalyaan man. Padma Bhushan awardee Dr. Nambi Narayanan, former scientist at ISRO, and Mr. Sabu, the Inspector General of the Border Security Force.
Madam GEETANJALI Ananth, Professor Ananth, Sir, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me and my wife immense pleasure to be here for this music concert. I have been associated with various Tansen group in Gwalior, their programs. I've just been a listener, so I don't understand much of it, but we enjoy. And in our life in Delhi, we used to be there in all the joints where they used to have such functions, the Kamani Auditorium, then we had the Tamil Sangam, the Fiki. So we enjoy music and we have come here to enjoy music. I look at music this way, that the ultimate quest of every man is to find happiness, and music is a source, a medium which gives happiness. And my congratulations to Mrs. Anand for having put up this show here. I understand that it has been happening for many years, and we are eager to experience your effort, and particularly the young artists. My best wishes. God bless you all. Thank you.
All of whom showered their praises on the varied performances that were performed with such grace and aplomb by the members of this group. We also take pride in having received messages of inspiration from Padma Bhushan awardees Pandit Rajan Mishraji and Pandit Sajan Mishraji, Padma Bhushan awardee Mr. Ratan Tata, Mr. Chandrasekharan, Chairman Tata Sons, and received praises for the wonderful service being done by our group from Mr. Harish Bhatt, former brand ambassador of Tata Group. GEETANJALI IISc has also had the privilege of hosting renowned artists. As part of the second annual IISc alumni meet in December 2017, which incidentally again coincided with the GEETANJALI IISc anniversary day, the group joined hands with IISc and hosted renowned Santoor artist, Padma Shri awardee Pandit Satish Vyasji. The group have also hosted renowned Hindustani vocalists Pandit Balachandra Nakodji, Ustad Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar awardee Shri Dhananjay Hegdeji. The group feels really privileged, humbled, and at the same time proud of having organized workshops conducted by Padma Bhushan awardees Pandit Rajan Mishraji and Pandit Sajan Mishraji. The group had the great honor to have organized the workshops conducted by Panditjis not just once but 3 times. The first one in collaboration with IISc and SPICMECE in January 2020, where it was with both Pandit Rajan Mishraji and Pandit Sajan Mishraji. The second one was with Pandit Rajan Mishraji alone in November 2020, where Panditji very kindly agreed to come online and conduct the workshop. This was organized by GEETANJALI IISc alone. The third one was in December 2023, where Pandit Sajan Mishraji conducted the workshop along with Shri Swaransh Mishraji. This too was done by GEETANJALI IISc alone. Additionally, the group has collaborated with IISc and SPICMECE in organizing various concerts by renowned artists on the IISc campus. Today, as we finish 9 years and enter the 10th year, we take pride in saying that the GEETANJALI IISc Music Group is the first group to organize a ghazal program on the IISc campus, and also the first group to release an album of ghazals by an alumnus of IISc, Dr. Chinmay Anand.
होश वालों को खबर
As we enter the milestone of our musical journey, the starting of the 10th year, we thought what better way to celebrate this auspicious occasion than giving back to our Mother Earth, to our nature, and to the betterment of the environment. So we decided to have tree plantations and in a small way contribute to the greenery on the IISc campus.
Legalize the growth of GEETANJALI and also spread its wings, right? GEETANJALI does.
We take pride in saying that we are also the first group to make a human chain formation of the map of India on the IISc campus by not just the members of this group but few others from the IISc community who very happily joined us in this special event. We all came together holding hands and showing the true spirit and essence of unity in diversity, which is also what the GEETANJALI IISc music group proudly showcases in all their programs.